Welcome to another highlights video brought to you by Blackburn Hawks Supporters Club. Before we get into this week's highlights, let's have a quick look at the league table. Hawks have got 9 wins from 9 and are currently in first place alongside Whitley. These two teams haven't met yet, but it looks set to be a great encounter as they both started off very strong. Now onto this week's highlight of a Northern League Cup game versus the Solway Sharks. Solway import Martin Single picked up an injury last weekend versus the Hawks, so he's missing along with Fraser Goldie. Apart from that, Sharks have travelled well with lots of bodies and will look towards captain Stuart Tonart to lead them in attack. Forward Dalton Mullin makes his debut today. Jordan Bannon returns from injury, but key defencemen are still missing, so Craig Lukovic plays again and forward Aaron Davis drops back to play in D2. We pick up play very early in the first period and Jordan Bannon seems glad to be back on the ice as he lands a good hit on Sharks Andrews, but it's what happens after that that really matters. Arnone races toward net with the puck but gets tangled up with the D, leaving the puck for Tom King, and he makes no mistake in taking the chance he gets. Yet again, Hawks are off to a fast start as it's 1-0 with less than 3 minutes played. But that lead will only last 4 minutes. A perfect stretch pass from import Senko sends Henderson clean through, and he too makes no mistake in taking his chance. Stewie Aston may be a little bit disappointed, but he had little time to get himself set up. After 6.5 minutes, it's 1-1. Solway have already lost 3 games this season versus the Hawks, and they are adamant to not let this be the 4th. A further 4 minutes later, and they take the lead through Adams after a great centering pass from Fowley. Blackburn Hawks are up for the challenge though, and just over a minute later, leading point scorer Adam Brittle scores a short-handed goal after some great play from the captain, Chris Arnone. Nearing the end of the first period now, and after nearly scoring, Aaron Davis catches Sharks captain Tonart in the face with a high stick. After a long debate, the referees decide to give Davis a match penalty, meaning Hawks will have to play the next 2 periods with only 5D. But this looks like a controversial call though, as the camera behind the goal clearly shows that it's Tonart's own stick that hits him in the face. Nevertheless, the decision was made and Sharks now have a 5-minute power play. Hawks kill the 5-minute power play with little stress, and straight after that they get back on the attack. Blackburn retake the lead, and it's a great goal for import RJ Berra. He skates across the crease and does brilliantly to lift the puck over Hobbins after drawing him into a low down position. Sharks' Andrews thought it was a great goal too and wanted to join in the celebration, but Dave Meikle was having none of it. Solway come close to levelling the game again though. Some good vision from Tonart sees Adams clean through, but a good solid blocker save from Stewie keeps the score at 3-2. A quick breakout from Solway sees them get another great chance, and this time they manage to beat Stewie, but it's the post that denies Bowie from levelling the game. Sharks will be kicking themselves for not taking them chances as Hawks make it 4-2. Rick Bentham bags yet another goal against his former club after weaving his way through the defence and firing a perfect shot into the top corner. The second period ended 4-2, and here we see RJ Berra come close to making it 5-2 after some brilliant puck control to make it round the Sharks' defence and to force Hobbins into making a save. Later in the period, and Tom King comes even closer to making it 5-2 by hitting the post with a quick shot that seemed to catch everyone off guard, including Hobbins in net, as he didn't seem to move a muscle as the shot flew past him. The final score was 4-2 to Hawks. 4 of the 5 last games that Hawks have played have been against Solway, and their former player Rick Bentham has really shone. He has picked up a very impressive 14 points in those 4 games. Hawks had a next weekend off hockey, but are back in action the following weekend, which sees them play newly promoted Solihull Barons.